Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make color changing school supplies that will literally change color from one to another, like a mood ring, based on either changes in temperature or exposure to sunlight. Along with this, I'm also going to show you how to make color changing nail polish, which is pretty much the coolest thing that I have come across or like made at home ever. It's like the coolest thing ever. Just wait until you see what I do with this stuff. The powders I'm about to show you are from the company Solar Color Dust. They have a wide variety of different kinds of powders and excellent customer service, so I highly recommend that you check out their website in the description box below. Yo.
No, but seriously, check out their website.
So thermal powders are powders that are heat sensitive, so they do change based on you touching them. Some of them will just change to various shades of that color. This one right here changes to different shades of red, whereas these two are ultra thermal powders. They change from purple to blue. This one will change from color orange to yellow, and there are so many different kinds of this stuff. It's so fascinating. These ones right here are called solar powders. They change color when you expose them to sunlight. So although they look white, they're not really white. This one will change to the color red when you put it in sunlight, and this one will change to the color yellow. You can mix thermal and solar powders with any kind of clear base, such as paint base, a varnish, glue that dries clear, like the one that I'm going to show you today. You can also mix it with clear nail polish and things like that. There are actually a lot of different options, so I encourage you to experiment and try it all out. Without further ado, let's get started because I'm too excited. I'm too excited to show you this stuff.
In order to make this color changing nail polish, you will need a couple simple things. First, you will need your choice of ultra thermal dust. Next, I'm going to use these stirring spoons that you can also find on the Solar Color Dust website. Using the spoon, I'm going to transfer the powder onto a folded sheet of paper. I would recommend going a little heavy-handed with the powder, then go ahead and transfer it into a clear bottle of nail polish. Shake it up, and there you have it, your very own color-changing nail polish. Now start applying it just as you would with any regular nail polish. You might need to add on a couple layers, but that's really okay. The more powder you use, the less layers you'll have to put on. Finish off with a top coat and voila! This looks amazing in real life, you guys. It's seriously like the most fascinating thing to look at. It changes throughout the day based on your body temperature. So you have like this really interesting gradient effect that looks like you did like an ombre effect, ombre nail art, but yeah, it's its own thing. It does it all on its own, and it's so awesome. I can't wait to try out some more of the colors and share the photos with you on social media. For our next project, we're going to decorate a notebook with some thermal dust. We're going to create little polka dots, which are going to change colors. Basically, just add some school glue to plate, then go ahead and add on some powder over it. The recommended amount is using 1 gram per 4 fluid ounces of base, but I'm kind of just eyeballing it here really. Yeah, that's pretty much what it ended up looking like. Next, you'll need some paint brushes. I'm using several different little sponge pieces like this to create a little circular shape for the polka dots. Then just start making your little polka dots. It doesn't have to look perfect. It's a little strange trying to paint with glue. You can also use nail polish to do this. You can just be totally lazy about it. But yeah, that's pretty much all you need to do. And then once it's all dry, you can start playing around with it. If you take it outside and let it sit in the sun, the heat will change the color up to where this is what it'll look like. Then once it's cooled down, it'll look like this, and you can use your fingers to have a little fun with this, which will totally just like distract you during class, but that's okay. So one of my favorite things about school is gel pens. You can go ahead and paint your gel pens. I would recommend going really heavy-handed and doing several layers of the paint. As you'll see here, the change of color is fairly subtle because I didn't do a ton of layers, so I would definitely recommend you guys go very heavy-handed. But all of these paints also look really great on white bases, so I would definitely recommend using white school supplies if you plan on painting this stuff, but it still works. These are subtle changes. The orange turns into yellow, the pink one turns turns clear, and the purple one turns into a faint magenta. For our next project, we're going to create this chalkboard looking notebook. So basically, we're going to go ahead and mix some solar dust with the glue. I would recommend using double the amount of solar dust than thermal dust, because I mean, I discovered that it doesn't really show, the color doesn't show up as much if you use a little amount of the dust. Now just start painting on whatever you like. Once again, it's really odd trying to paint with glue. It's this very strange consistency, so just kind of take your time with it and try to add on as much as possible into every section. Once you're done, you'll have something that looks like this, and when you take it into the sun, you'll get this magical effect of sudden color coming into life. It's pretty amazing. It's pretty freaking cool. It's pretty cool.
Alright guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you try out any of these DIYs, please share with me on social media using the hashtag DIY with Sophie. Yeah, what was that? What was that? Also, please take a moment to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Periscope, Snapchat, and like me on Facebook. Geez, it's so much. All under the same username, SofiaStyled. So before we close this video, I wanted to share a little bit more about this company because can't talk. During my research on how to do this, I came across this company and contacted them. Within just a few days, I got their product in the mail. Their customer service is on point, their product is of high quality, it's stuff that actually works, and they have a great selection of different things. I know this outro is really long, so if you've already stayed by the end of this, thank you for watching. And also, I am bringing back Sophie Says right now. One video ago, I asked you guys to share with me one of your most experienced struggles in school, and a lot of you guys agree that making friends is kind of a struggle sometimes. One of the easiest way to make friends is to sit at a table with other people during lunchtime. If you see there's a spot open, ask the group there, hey, is anyone sitting here? And if they're not, if no one is sitting there, then just take a seat. It's an easy ticket in to just start conversing with people. Ask them, hey, what grade are you in? What are some of your hobbies? Or what are you eating there? Do you like your lunch? It seems like it's a daunting task, but it's really not that big a deal. Just joining people at a table to eat, you know what I'm saying? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I will be coming back to you with a skin lightening video in the future very soon. I hope you have a beautiful day. Goodbye, sayonara, au revoir. I think that was okay. Maybe that was a little awkward.